GESE Level 4, Lesson 1, Introduction to GESE by Grade 4 Vidura College. In Grade 4, we are very lucky. Our teachers are training us to face the graded examination of Spoken English Level 4. What is this exam and how does it help us? GESE promotes our speaking skills and gives us confidence to handle speaking confidently. The certificate we get is very important as it helps us in visa purposes and higher studies. The other benefit of this GESE exam system is that it provides a motivational tool with which to encourage our young Vidurians to develop and progress by acknowledging small steps. Next, GESE qualification will help to improve communication skills, listening skills that will be related to our real world situations. And also, GESE examination is ideal for our students looking to study further in an English speaking environment. GESE exams are face-to-face assessments of English language, speaking and listening skills. The face-to-face nature of the examination means that speaking and listening is evaluated in an unscripted dialogue. The examinations are conducted by a visiting Trinity examiner, giving the test taker the experience of a genuine discussion using real-world communication skills. Trinity's graded examinations in spoken English provide a reliable and valid scheme of assessment through which learners and teachers can measure progress and development. Trinity's GESE exams offer a progressive framework for students to develop their spoken English, being offered at 12 different levels, grouped in developed stages. So, children, as we already aware, we are at grade 4 due GESE level 4. At level 4 stage, GESE exams take the form of a topic discussion and an unscripted conversation with a Trinity examiner. The exam length is 10 minutes. The GESE grade 4 stage exam has two phases. Each phase lasts up to 5 minutes. In the first phase, the topic discussion, the candidate has a conversation with the examiner on a topic of personal interest, which they have prepared before the exam. Here, our student gives a completed Trinity topic form to the examiner. The examiner will use the topic form to ask questions about the topic the student has chosen to talk about. In the second phase, the conversation, the examiner and the student have two short discussions about two of the subject areas listed for the conversation. The subject areas for the conversation phase: holidays, shopping, hobbies and sports, school and work, food, and at last, weekend and seasonal activities. The examiner will start the conversation. At GESE level 4, we will be focusing the following areas on grammar. We use going to talk about future. Past simple tense to talk about your past experiences. Like with the gerund or infinitive to talk about your likes. For example, I could say, I like reading books or I like to read books. And we use the conjunction word but to give opposite ideas. Well, that is from me on this lesson on Introduction to GESE. It's been mainly introduction today. So, next day we'll do more skills work, vocabulary and speaking. In order to give you a better idea about what is GESE examination going to be like, I'm going to show you a sample video clip of an interview done with a candidate in GESE level 4. Please go through it. I hope you enjoyed this session. Have an awesome day. Goodbye.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Alessia.
Alessia. Nice to meet you. My name's Gina. How are you today?
I am 16.
Are you well today?
Yes.
Can I have your papers, please? Your report form and your
My
topic
best
form.
friend Erika.
Can I have your papers? Yeah. Thank you. Alessia, we'll start with your topic. So you're going to talk to me about your friend Erika.
I first met Erika on our first day of elementary school. I was 5. We were.
And how old are you now?
I was 5.
And how old are you now?
She was 5.
Now?
Now.
How old are you?
16.
16. Okay, so 11 years.
Yes.
So what kind of things do you and Erika do together?
We do everything together. We go to school together by train. At the weekend we go out together. And on Sunday morning we go to church together.
Did you go out together last weekend?
Yes.
And what did you do?
Last weekend we went to cinema and with our friends.
How often do you go to the cinema with your friends?
Sometimes.
Now, talk to me about friendship. You've written friendship here.
Friends is very important. A friend is who you can tell them everything. You have no secrets. A friend is someone who you can share happiness and sadness. I know many people, but I have only one best friend, Erika. She knows everything about me, and I know everything about her.
So what's the difference between a friend and a best friend?
A friend is simply friend. A best friend is very important. A best friend is more important than a friend simply. Because my best friend know everything about me, and only her know me.
Okay. So you went on holiday with Erika.
Last month we went to London. It was our first holiday and our first time in London.
Did you go with your families or just you and Erika?
No, we went with our English teacher and we stayed at her house. We visited lots of places like Big Ben, Buckingham Palace and Piccadilly Circus. We stayed at Stevenage on a week.
A week? Last month?
Yes.
And did you go to school while you were in England?
No.
You didn't do a course?
No.
No? Okay. And in England with Erika, did you speak English together?
Sometimes.
You did? Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
You ever got a best friend?
Yes, I have. Her name's Claire. But I met her when I was 20, I think. All right. Thank you for talking to me about your friend Erika. And I will move on and talk about something different. Okay? Let's talk about shopping. Do you enjoy shopping?
Yes.
Are you going to go shopping this weekend?
Yes, every Saturday.
You go shopping every Saturday?
Yes.
Tell me about when you go shopping. Where do you go? What do you buy?
At Saturday I buy many clothes with my best friend Erika in the center of Naples.
Are the shops expensive here?
Yes.
Where can I find maybe some shops that are a little bit cheaper?
No.
Are there any shops that are cheaper than those in the centre of Naples?
Yes, more shops.
Where can I find them?
More shops of clothes, of the shoes. Yes.
Did you go shopping last weekend?
Yes.
And what did you buy?
I bought dress and a hat. The girl, I think, is more because the girls follow fashion sometimes, but the boy, no.
Okay. Sometimes I buy things online, on the internet.
No.
Sometimes I do. You don't?
No. I surf the net, MSN and Facebook, but I don't buy clothes, for example, for internet.
Do your parents shop online?
Because I prefer buy clothes in center.
But sometimes you might want to buy a book that you can't find, so it's easier to find it online, order it, and it arrives at your house.
Yes.
Do you think you're going to shop online in the future?
Maybe.
Okay. Let's talk about something different. Let's talk about school.
School.
Do you enjoy school?
Yes.
Tell me about the most interesting thing you do at school.
I go to school in Naples, the center of Naples, and I do a research scientific.
Are you a member of any clubs or societies at school?
No.
No? Do you play any sports
Yes.
at school?
No, at school no, but I go to school dance every day.
I see you go to a dance school,
Yes.
yeah? Every day?
Yes.
And how many hours do you spend practicing?
Yes. I do classic, modern jazz and hip hop dance.
There's a big difference between hip hop and classic.
Classic is more difficult than modern
What's
jazz.
classic dance?
Classic dance is dance which I, for example, think that it is more difficult.
Did you always want to learn to dance?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you practice sport?
No, but I dance. Okay, thank you very much, Alessia. That's the end of the exam. Have a good afternoon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.